Good morning. So welcome back. Our studio turned off, so sorry if you were waiting. Sinead and I had to do a bit of a techie job. So great. So come lie on your back. And so Sunday Yum, we just roll around on the floor. So it's going to be a lot about shoulders today. Okay, so come. So lying on your back and just settle your spine onto the floor. So for when I do that, I kind of wiggle a bit and try and feel both sides of my spine. So feel like your spine is like a caterpillar or something, and that you're trying to get as much of your spine as you can on the floor, or to touch the floor as you move. Feet are hip distance, and then just draw your spine backwards and flatten into the floor and arch as you move. Feel the weight travel down to the base of the sacrum and then rolling flat. Feel the weight travel up into the lower back. And as you move, notice how, that's okay, different messaging service. As you move, just be with the sensation of weight and movement. And the movement is up and down along your spine. Nice. And then do left to right. Keep your knees centered and travel with your weight from left to right. So as we do this, I'm pushing my right hip down, lifting my left hip, pushing my left hip down, lifting my right hip. And I have this sense of my pelvis moving, but my knees are trying to stay centered. So just feel that. Nice. And now sway your knees from side to side. Just let them glide from one side to the other. Nice. Slow the movement down. Make the movement smoother. Notice more sensations in how you move. Nice. Come back to center. Bring your palms together up towards the ceiling. Push your feet down and roll up and down along your spine. So the first time I do this in the morning, always it'll feel a little bit like, it's like there's a lion in my spine who's groaning a bit, waking up. So go slowly, travel with attention, with care, with kindness as you warm up your spine. Nice. Next time you travel up, pause on the up. So you're pushing your hips up towards the ceiling, your feet are steady and strong, and just squeeze through your bum a little bit more and feel the front of your thighs opening, and draw your fingers a little bit more up towards the ceiling. So feel the space between your shoulder blades where your spine is pushing into the floor, and that's where the focus will be in the next movement. So just feel, between my shoulder blades, there is a spine. Between my shoulder blades, there are muscles and bones and all kinds of awesome things. Right, so lower down and drop your hands to your belly or to the floor. Take your left hand and just bring your fingers to the front of the right shoulder. Just really lightly touch the front of your shoulder. And so you have to imagine that you've just super glued your fingers to your shoulder. Wouldn't that be terrible? So anyways, connect your fingers to your shoulder. And now I want you to draw a circle with this left elbow up towards the ceiling. And you can bend your fingers as you roll your circle, but stay in contact with the shoulder. And then roll your elbow in the other direction. Your hands can move on the shoulder, but they stay in contact. Nice. And then left to right. Draw your shoulder as far to the left as it can go, keeping your fingers on your right shoulder. And draw your shoulder elbow as far to the right as it goes. Just feel that. Left to right. Nice. Other side. Bring your fingers to the front of the left shoulder And then draw a circle with your right elbow up towards the ceiling. Nice. Circle in the other direction. It's really not a smooth circle that I'm drawing. It's quite a wobbly, like twittery, jerky circle. Nice. Cool. And then left to right. Try and draw your elbow as far to the left as it'll go, and then as far to the right as it'll go. Which way is easier? One is mobilizing, the other one is compressing. Cool. So reach both hands up towards the ceiling and then cross your right arm in front of the left so that you're holding on to the sides of your ribs, and then gently just rock from side to side. You can let your fingers be rolled onto, or you can bring your hands higher up down your arms and your fingers won't get squished. So as you roll, just massage into the backs of your shoulders. You can let your head lift as you roll. And again, feel as we travel back through the center that you feel side of your shoulders, shoulder blades, meaty bit spine, meaty bit shoulder blade side. So try to notice the sandwich of you, the layers of you in this moment. As I rock from side to side, I'm slowly moving towards the top of my mat. So I caterpillared myself out of there. Nice. Change your arms in the other direction. Again, you can either squish into your fingertips, which I actually think is quite nice because it pushes my fingers into these tricky little muscles called the teres major and minor on the outer edge of my scapula. And that feels very nice for me, but it might not for you. So see what you do. Either squish your fingers or don't. Great. And come back to center. So from here, cross your arms again in the first direction. So left or right arms in front of the left. And then forget about your shoulders, but your shoulders will be moving. So what you want to feel is the space of your spine between your shoulder blades. And actually start by lift your feet off the floor and draw a circle with your pelvis. Just bring your arms long beside you for a moment. Okay. So circling through your lower back like there's a clock on the floor through the back of your pelvis. Nice. And then circle in the other direction. Circling. Okay, so we're going to take that information and bring it up into the shoulders. Cross your right arm in front of the left again. I don't know whether I'm hugging my microphone or not here. And then from here, begin to move your shoulders and your elbows, but feel the feeling of the floor between your shoulder blades and circle like there's a clock between your shoulder blades. And so keep the focus on the back of your ribs, not on your elbows. And then circle in the other direction. So you're really feeling the plane of contact between your shoulder or the back of your shoulders, the space between your shoulder blades and the floor. Change your arms in the other direction. Again, rolling like there's a clock on the space at the back between your two shoulder blades. And so as I circle, I hit the edges of my shoulder blades, and then I feel the mushiness of the spine, and then I feel the rib cage and then the edge of the shoulder blades change direction. There's quite a few different kinds of sensations. Like up around the back of my neck feels a little bit mushier because it's more fleshy because the way the spine lifts off the floor. Whereas down into the rib cage, I'm like, oh, I feel ribs. Nice. Drop your arms wide. And just feel that through your chest as you drop wide and enjoy the wideness of your shoulders. Nice. Lift your feet off the floor. Bend your knees and just sway your knees from side to side. Now with your feet off the floor. And try and keep the front of your shoulders still. So you're drawing your shoulders and really connecting them to the floor. So most important is keep your shoulders on the floor, not the distance of where your knees go. How do you keep your shoulders on the floor as the anchor and see where your knees go to, rather than pulling your knees as far as they go and your shoulders lift. That's not what we're doing. Nice. If you have your weights handy, grab your weights and then reach both weights, actually just one, maybe the two small ones, okay? Two small ones up towards the ceiling, and then begin to do the zombie. So zombie is where you're traveling with your knees in one direction and your arms in the other. And this, moments like this when we're traveling and we're using quite a lot of different dynamics in the body, that idea of team U is really important. So don't abandon any of your shoulders or your lower back or your anything. So go only to the distance of wellness. You can bend your elbow on the side you're traveling to and bring your elbow to the floor if that feels like wellness for you. If it doesn't, keep your arms straight and make the movement smaller. How would you deepen this movement in wellness? Can you feel the area between your shoulder blades as it connects to the floor now? One more time each side. Super cool. Come back to center. Drop your weights. Nice. Palms rest on your belly. And just pause there. Feet are on the floor, knees are bent. So lift your right foot up and bring your right foot up so that you can touch your right foot with your right hand over towards the right. So I've just swung my foot out to the side and I'm touching my foot. Now swing your right foot into the center and let your left hand touch your right foot. So right hand, right foot, left hand, right foot. And I'm mobilizing and I feel like I'm really leaning into the end of my range as much as I can. I'm not grabbing my foot, I'm just touching. Touching. You can, if you want, let your head follow the foot. Go slowly. Nice. Change. Left hand, left foot. Right hand, left foot. Touch. 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 You can follow your foot with your head. So it's you're looking at what you're touching. So we're going to try doubles. So both feet off the floor. Touch your right hand to your right foot in the middle, and then left hand to left foot, and then touch your two hands to your feet wide, center, wide, center, wide, center. Hold the wide one. So bring your fingers to your feet and your feet to your fingers. Pause there. Nice. Center. Bring your fingers to your feet and your feet to your fingers. Pause there. So you're not holding, you're just lightly touching your feet. Nice. One more time. Feet wide, fingertips to your feet. Pause. Feet in the middle, fingers to your feet. Pause. Nice. Spiral your right leg. So your right knee comes to your left foot and touch your right foot with your right hand. So there's left knee, left foot. My left foot is touching my right knee and my right hand is touching my right foot. So left hand to left foot, touch your right foot off your knee. Right hand to right foot, touch your left foot off your knee. So I'm doing windscreen wipers and I'm including my hands. So there's a connection from the knee to the foot to the knee to the foot, all the way down into my hand. Maybe follow the touching hand with your head. So pause. So for me, my right knee is bent, my right foot is on my left knee, my left hand is holding my left foot, and look towards your left foot. And then in the other direction, left knee is bent, left foot is on my right knee, right hand is touching my right foot. Pause there. Nice. Stretch both legs up towards the ceiling, roll into your ankles. So there's different kinds of mobility. There's like the ones where we pull our feet with our hands and we create the muscular, like, or the closing with force from the outside, or we mobilize from the inside and we see what range we have. Nice. Reach down, hold on to your feet and pull your feet towards your belly. So this is more the flexibility with force applied. Just pause. Nice. And then rock from side to side. Super cool. Bring your soles, your feet together, knees apart. Rest your feet on the floor. Pause there. Lift your right foot up and touch your right foot. Just touch it. And bring it to the floor. Lift your left foot up, touch it. And bring it to the floor. And then begin to walk. So right hand, right foot. Left hand, left foot. Right hand, right foot. And then bring your hand to happy baby. So you either hold on behind the knee to the ankle or to the sole of your foot and drop your knee wide. Nice. Sole of your foot comes down. Lift up the left foot, touch it, and then come into either hold on the back of your knee, hold on to your ankle, or hand to the sole of your foot. Happy baby on the left. Nice. Soles of your feet together. Hands to your heart. Just think of 3 things that you're grateful for. 3 mundane, simple things. Nice. Cool. So stay there, resting on the floor if you wish. Nice. Slowly, slowly, just maybe straighten out through your legs or rock your knees from side to side or just rest. Find what you do. So I just like to say no super glue was used in the making of this class. And I'll see you all tomorrow. As always, thanks so much to you, those of you who contribute. It's very wonderful. And thanks, Sinead, for being here as always. Tech backup is always amazing. Oh, I forgot about Facebook. Oh, in the busyness of it all. So I will see you all tomorrow, bright and early, or late in the evening, whenever that is that we do this together. And yeah, be well. Yeah, pursue things that bring you wellness and rest. A day of rest, Sunday. So ciao, ciao. And yeah, thanks for joining me. Great. Bye.